Hello, Olivia. I've got your 4.06 Module 4 project. Let's look at that together because I think it could certainly use some improvement in one main area here. Let's take a look. So here's your code, and it's an animal club. So if I run this, how old are you? Well, I'll say I'm 58. Do you like animals? Do not like or like. I'm going to say do not like. I like how you put in there what they're supposed to type so that it's very clear. Do you want an animal? Do not want or want. I'm going to say do not want. Have you been accepted? Well, I'm going to say I have been. You put my responses down here. Sorry, due to your age, you do not qualify. Do you like animals? So sorry, you didn't pass this requirement. You didn't pass this requirement. But then you let me choose at the end whether I'm in or not. Have you been accepted? I have been. Yes. So, and I know this doesn't print out as the program goes along, and that's just something we can't fix. That's how our idle works. But even if it did, the person could say, well, I want to be in the club anyway, and they can just type that they're in. So really shouldn't leave it up to them whether or not they met your requirements on there. So I would say there's more than one way to do that. There's several ways to do that. You could have like these things that you could check. You could put all of those down here in one big if statement. If pet animal equals want, and like animal equals like, and age is between 5 and 12, then print, you qualify, you're in the club. You can put them all in one big if and statement. So let's look at doing that. Let's see if we did. I'm gonna copy this requirement down. I'm gonna put it right here above that. So if, and since this is an and, we can just leave that like that. Hold on, let's do this. And let's take the next requirement. Like animal equal like. So if we said, and this has to be true, and this has to be true. So if their age is greater than 5 and less than 12, and like animals equals like, and pet animal equals want, then they've met all the requirements. Print, congratulations, you've been accepted. And we'll change that to an exclamation mark. And then we'll put otherwise, take out that input, they don't get to choose themselves. Else, take all this. Sorry, you do not qualify to be in the club. So we'll just take them all and put them in one great big thing, which means you don't have to necessarily put all of the requirements up here, but it's nice that you tell them which requirements that they miss. So let's try this again. How old are you? I'm gonna say I'm 58. Do you like animals? I'll say I like animals, but do not want. Now let's see what it says. How old are you? 58. Okay, you didn't qualify there. You did pass the second requirement, but you didn't pass the last requirement. Sorry, you do not qualify to be in the club. So I didn't get to choose at the end. Did I make it or not? It just tells me since I did not meet all three requirements, the age has to be between those two numbers, have to like, have to want. It just automatically tells me. So that's the only thing is right at the end. If someone's just being spiteful, they say, yeah, I don't care if I didn't qualify. I'm going to be in the club anyway. So, yeah, your program should just put all those together. You can use all those ands and ors and things to do all of that. But I like it. You found out a way to list all of those. You used some if statements in there to help do all of that. You just trusted them at the end. That's okay. Just an improvement that can be made. All right, we'll see you in class.